Welcome back, everyone, to Lore of the Shadow, where, despite my desire to head out to the east and deal with the troubles out there, I am once again forced to come west in order to help to find a missing child. So, is this the place?
The ruins across the pond are where I saw the Elhudan gathering.
Well, here we are. The ruins across the pond are where I saw the Ilhan gathering. I can see their fell glow from here. Walk carefully. I will wait for you here. So, find the missing child. Speak with the wailing woman.
Let no more children be led astray.
I encourage you to do what you can to reduce the numbers of these glaring glooms. Let no more children be led astray. Be careful, though. Do not follow the Elhan too closely, as they love to lure folk into swamps, pits, and deadly pools. In other words, into nasty places that'll get my clothes dirty. Now, what do we got here? No, we don't need to go after the Aurochs. We need to... I guess these are the ones that we are supposed to be reducing the luring gloom. Yeah, so we need to kill luring glooms. And while we don't need to kill Hendraval, I am pretty certain that the Hendraval will get in our way. Now, what have we got out here? Guess we just go after glooms until we could find the... was talking about a spirit woman, but we'll have to see about that later on. But the main thing that we need to find is the missing child before she gets hurt. There we go. What about... oh, hold on. Well, and also we got brigands. I don't know how much damage the little light bulbs can do, but I'm pretty sure that the brigands could make life pretty bad as it is. There we go, that's 4. Now I see a quest ring up ahead. That looks like Anathiel. Okay, well I guess we'll find out about Anathiel in a moment. No, we don't need to kill the chicken. Now the wolf is another matter. Oh, how about that? A treasure chest. Alright, let's see what's in here. Oh, there's the child right over there. New deed, treasure of Cardalon. Okay, well that's my first treasure here in Cardalon. Like 13? How am I gonna find 13 of those things? Yeah. Well, I found some vegetable medleys. Well, at least they keep me my vitality up. Might as well eat them. Alright. Hello there. Leave me be! I will find him! Melanian! Where are you? Yeah? Alright, that was strange. Strange elf women. Oh, whoa! Mom! Are you know the right way to town? Well, I hope so, because I can't keep up with her. Oh, there's the ring gloom right there. Oh, let's deal with the glooms in the area, then we can report back our findings. It's good to see that Kai is all right.
You did it! Kai made it back to me safely.
Well, that's good to hear.
Good work. May they trouble none again.
I hope so too.
I am glad that the child is unharmed.
I'm glad the child's unharmed, but the wailing elf woman is something I do not know how to help with. It seems that she got spooked when you tried to talk with her. Perhaps she may find someone who knows less threatening. I've heard that there is a group of elven folk across the river from Karanost. Why not speak with them and see what they know about this lady? I shall return to Herne with Kai before the Eludan are stirred once more. I will save that for a few more levels. We could wait. The story with the elf can wait. What I need to do is to get to the east side of town. This looks like an area where sickle flies might breed and get around. Looks like the same thing is true with brigands, apparently. Maybe the brigands took care of the sickle flies and we won't have to worry about them. Nope, not that. Reed munching sickle fly. Well, and they did say to go after reed munching sickle flies, so I guess that's what they're talking about. Now, how do I tell if they are reed munching ones? Well, I suppose if there are reeds in the area, sickle flies have to eat something, so I guess we just assume that all the local sickle flies are munching reeds. Oopsie-daisy. Oh, I think it's just as well that I took that little detour in time because it looks like, yeah, just the right level here. Let's just take out a few more of these things, and then I think we'll be able. Oh no, I guess I still also need to get some flowers. Where am I supposed to get the flowers? I don't know. I'm having enough trouble seeing as it is. The joys of being short. Oh yes, I'm supposed to be collecting meat out here also, aren't I? And I presume that means the boars in the population volunteer to be the main source of sustenance. I mean, what other animal would you rather have that's in the area? Probably not sicklefly meat. Something tells me that sicklefly meat is not something that's commonly eaten around here. Well, what does eat sickleflies? I mean, the first thing that comes to mind to eat flies would be spiders, but in Nurtro, spiders tend to attack you rather than sickleflies. And I would think that with the number of sickleflies that are in the Midgewater in Breeland, that those spiders will completed half-orc slayer of Cardalad. Yeah. I was thinking, well, wouldn't those spiders be? No, that's just a regular sicklefly, not a reed munching sicklefly. Oh, hold on. We do want the boar though. There you go. So I'm wondering about what brings these spiders there in the first place. Maybe the spiders were brought there by the sickleflies. I don't mean the sickleflies brought them there, but I mean that these spiders originally came to the area because of good eating from sickleflies, and then they started branching out into goblins and other things later on. I think that might make a little bit of sense. I've been ignoring all these aurochs, but I would think that some people would want a little bit of beef, right? I mean, they're a bit tougher than some of the other... Yeah, that gets us some meat. You would think that they will get double doses when you consider the size of the aurochs that are here, but that's an entirely different matter. That means I don't have to hold myself to just pork. There you go. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's a wolf there also. Ah! Well, I still have an enmity of the wolves. Well, now too, but it's still working on that. Well, at least they're not asking us to collect wolf meat. Oh yes, with all that about finding lost children, finding food, finding brigands, finding crying elves, and all that, I completely forgot. I was also supposed to be collecting firewood. Of course, I'm not allowed to use ash branch. I guess the ash branches are too green to be good for firewood. But, oh, we can find other wood if we don't find plenty of wolves in the process. Wood wolves. Oh, okay. Level 23. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. Firewood. So I'm going to collect this. Actually, I was complaining about the ash branches possibly being too green, but I'm looking. These still have leaves on them. Green leaves. They can't exactly be seasoned. Before I bring all of this back, let's pick some lavender for the tea. Oh, we only need 2 of those. Alright. Okay, good. That's plenty of lavender flowers. Now, we also need some hawkwort flowers. And hold on, oh, excuse me, I think there's a brigand nearby. Yep. There you go. Now, what we're saying, oh yes, hawkwort. And I need 6 of these? How many people are in the town that need this tea? Nah, better not answer that. First, let us speak to the basket weaver.
A shadow has fallen upon our lands.
Is it done? Oh, what a relief. Things are sure strange around Hearn these days. Well, I guess that's true. There you go. Now that's done. Let's see, we need to return to Tangwind. And we need to... the Wailing Woman. Oh yes. And we're supposed to be filling in braziers or something. Ah, yes. Here's a brazier right over here. So add some wood to that. Maybe the wood would dry out over the course of the day between a slow fire from the coals and I don't know what else was there, but I guess maybe the slow simmer from the coals will eventually dry it out, and as a result of that, it would be combustible by the time we really need the light. No, that's all I can hope for. I hope that this will do.
Welcome back. Ah, that smells incredible.
I just know the people of Hearn will find comfort in the tea we shall be making. Now then, take this mint. I had Winfer boil up some water for us while you were out. Add the mint and other herbs to the teapot there on the table, would you? Okay. There you go. She timed this perfectly from when I came back. There you go.
I shall finally get some rest tonight.
Ah, what an incredible smell.
It smells so wonderful in here, does it not?
Let's spread this lovely feeling to the rest of Herne. Here, take the tea and bring it to the villagers who may be in need. Alright, fine. I shall deliver some tea. Guess they're all down. Just making sure that no one up here is in need of tea. There you go. Some tea?
Would you lend me your aid?
I would much rather have wine. Brandy wine from the Golden Perch, such as is imported for festivals. I do not suppose you will have been to the Golden Perch. You do not look like you get over to stock much. Well, it's on the other side of the Shire. Hello?
The braziers are refilled, and Madoc's pantry has been newly filled. Good.
As for whether the townfolk will shelter within the Crossway House tonight, let us hope more of them do than do not. It is for their own good, though they may not believe it at this moment. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, I need to deliver some tea first, alright? Would you like some tea?
What is this world coming to?
Tea from Tagwin? Why, thank you. Not much will alleviate the fears until those black riders are found and dealt with, though. Well, yeah, there is that. Oh, would you like some tea?
A lovely day, isn't it?
A Hobbit voiceover. Does the tea have honey in it? I only like tea with honey in it. That does smell good, though. I guess I could try some. Alright. Would you like some tea, Mr. Mayor?
This is intolerable.
What is this now? Tea? Relax? This isn't the time to relax. Take your herbs and meddling elsewhere. Yeah, that sounds like par for the course for him. And what about you?
Greetings, friend.
A tea from the town healer? Ah, that smells incredible. It reminds me of something Mother used to make help me into sleep. Yes, thank you, my friend. I'll have to pay my respects to Tagwin soon. There should be one. Oh, there's one more down this way. Ah, the cook.
How can I be of service?
Oh, one of Tagwin's teas? Ah, she is always looking out for us. What a lovely lady. You have my thanks. May we all find rest in peace soon. And I hope... Let's see. I guess I'll return to Tagwin and we'll be done with that. Delivered.
Welcome back. Why, you still have tea left?
I am surprised you still have tea left, but not sad that there will be more left for us to enjoy. Thank you for your help. It was a small thing, but I hope it brings peace and comfort to those that we helped. Now, I think we have done all of the... I know we still have Riangar's trip to there, but we're going to be doing that after we have our little encounter here, right?
I hope we have done enough, my friend. This night may be a hard one.
Oh, wonderful.
We have prevailed upon the innkeeper to allow the residents of Herne to shelter within Crossway House for the night. For I fear that whatever evil came to this town will be back.
It's a relief to me that so many of Herne's folk have listened to his pine lore. I hope the walls of Crossway House prove strong enough to keep them safe, or that the evil moved on, and this plan is made unnecessarily. But I cannot risk that. These first hours have not been difficult for the people of Herne, for Maddox made the wise decision to let the ale flow freely, and to set plenty of food upon the tables. The real test will come in the hours ahead. Will you speak with some of the folk of the Crossway House to determine their mood? Alright, I can guess the mood of a couple of them. But... okay, here we have Aberthal. I will tell you the honest truth, Pine Lore, for you and your companions have my respect, and I cannot keep secrets from you. I wish I had not come here tonight. MAGIX has been free with the spiced beer, and I appreciate that, but that changes nothing. I can see in the eyes and my mind the crawling shape that I encountered that night in town, and I know that if I look over my shoulder, I will see his companion, sitting astride a steed black as night. They are waiting just outside the walls of the inn, waiting for me to emerge. Oh, I am sorry. It's just such a strong feeling. I was an adventurer, and now I'm undone by the faintest whisper of a memory. I'm shamed. There are so many folk here, and some of them heroes. Boromir of Gondor, Egfrith of Rohan, and I do not exclude you from that list, Pine Lore. Oh, forgive me. I'll find my courage. There's safety among so many good folk after all. Those shadows will not dare to trouble us here. Well, we could hope for that. Now, where else do we have people to speak with? Ah, here is Oopsie-daisy. Oh, MAGIX the innkeeper. I have not seen the Crossway House this busy for many months. Would that it could be in better circumstances, though. Some of my neighbors believe this is some scheme of mine, cooked up to increase my custom. Ha! If only I could claim to have thought of that. Alas, I'm not that smart. It does seem as if nothing will come of Herna this night. Still, you and your companions have my thanks. It's better to be safe than it is to be sorry, right? I suppose that is the case. And it looks like the rest are upstairs, maybe? Yep, this way. Ah, here we have Aldith. It is comforting to be inside on a night such as this, even if whatever came here before does not return. Sometimes the conversation ebbs, and I think I can hear wailing outside the walls of the inn. But I think that's just my imagination. Or perhaps it is the wind. We're safe in Crossway House, I hope. Your companions have their weapons, and so do you. You will keep us safe if anything happens, won't you? Well, I think that is my purpose here. Maybe I should have asked the bear to come along inside, but I think the people didn't like that idea. There's nothing out there, at least nothing that I can see. I have given myself a couple of frights already tonight, when the wind kicks and throws back the shutters of the inn, but that's all. Well, for now, anyway. I'm glad to be here with my neighbors and not out there in the dark. Yeah, guess you're alone. It would probably be 10 times scarier. Well, let's get back to the table. Oh, which one's supposed to be my table? Is there a name tag on the table?
Pull up a seat.
Oh, of course, the one with middle deer. Alright, there you go.
We should rest while we can.
Oh.
Perhaps nothing will happen, but
I cannot remain idle, friend Maneldir, while danger approaches. My station shall be at a window, keeping watch.
it will be some hours until dawn, Boromir.
It is of no use, Ranger. I have heard this of the men of Gondor. They lower their guard only when slain.
You have heard it from them alone, I imagine.
Aye, and loudly. Still, it is a trait the Rohirrim might have used, and spared some sorrow. The land of my people is not what it was. A kingdom draws strength from its king.
Boromir spoke to us of Theoden's ailment. It prevented his audience. When we reach the Dunedain, they will surely know some remedy you can bring back to Rohan.
Yes.
Saruman the Wizard is a friend of Rohan. His knowledge of remedies and curatives might have proved some help to your king. What is it, Egfrith? You have gone quite pale.
I did not want to say anything, but I fear the wizard might no longer be a friend to Rohan. If Theoden King is to be cured, I would rather he recover on his own, without the aid of Saruman.
Aye, that seems the wisest course.
Perhaps you should see if Boromir has seen anything outside.
I guess I can do that. Anything happening? There's nothing out there, Pine Lore. Just wind and darkness.
If something is going to happen, then let it happen.
Ah, the man of infinite patience.
Curse this endless waiting. Will the sun never rise and put an end to it?
By tomorrow, these dull hours will seem only a passing dream, Boromir.
Nay, it could be like another dream I've had. One that never releases its grip.
We have all had dreams like that. Every day for the last half year, I have hoped I would wake from my own dream. I would rub the sleep from my eyes and see that Rohan is strong again.
Would that it could be so for Gondor as well. But I speak of another dream. Have any of you ever experienced dreams with the feel of prophecy?
Prophecy? I told you of the assault upon Osgiliath in the days of June. Did I not? And of the strange omens surrounding the battle. One of these was a dream with the feel of prophecy. This I withheld from you, for I did not know what you think. In Gondor, we rely upon the bright sword and the sturdy shield, and we are right to do so. A dream is a fleeting thing, and what man will put his trust in something that lives only in the darkness and vanishes at sunrise? I say dreams are fleeting, but this one is peculiar. It came to my brother Faramir on the eve of the attack upon Osgiliath, and then upon many nights afterwards, always the same. It came once to me, and although my brother told me of the dreams, it was with my own eyes that I beheld these details. They seemed so real to me. In the dream I saw in the eastern sky growing dark, and there was a rumbling as if of thunder. But a light lingered in the western sky, and a clear voice came to me. "Seek for the sword that was broken," it said. "In Imladris it dwells. There shall be counsels taken stronger than Morgul spells." That is of great interest to the sons of Gondor. Any means of countering the evils that pour out from the Morgul Vale are welcome in Minas Tirith. But the voice didn't stop there. Speaking of Imladris, it continued. "There shall be shown a token that doom is near at hand, for Isildur's bane shall waken, and the halfling forth shall stand." Boromir stares at you solemnly. "I must apologize for treating you with such surprise when we met in Tharbad, Pine Lore, but I confess I thought that you might have been the halfling spoken of in the dream. Perhaps you still are, but having come to know you, I don't think you mean any harm to Minas Tirith or to Gondor. For my brother to dream of this doom, the doom of Minas Tirith, on so many nights, and then for the same dream to come to me, I fear that we are running out of time. Gondor needs the wisdom that lies hidden in Imladris. But now we waste the hours hiding in an inn when we should be moving east onward.
This is why you seek Imladris? You did not tell Saruman the purpose of your journey.
Perhaps I was being foolish. Perhaps it is only a dream. But if it is not, if the sword that was broken might save Minas Tirith.
You would do anything to save your home.
Aye, Egfrith, that I would.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
I feel cold.
Something outside.
Well, let's go outside and find out what's going on. And my bear is there to join us. My bear wants to stay out of town, but looks like an eagle answered my call, and I guess I'll have to do with that. What do you say about that, Mental Deer? The feeling of dread grows stronger. Prepare yourselves. Something approaches. The dread.
Dead. The dead have risen.
Oh, the dead had risen. Oh, yeah. That's a problem.
Foul sorcery sends them against us.
Well, we'll just have to do something about that. Now for you. Oh, you. Hey, you. Thank you.
Fight on, my friends! Fight on!
Well, at least this is... not exactly what we expected, but I suppose it's consistent
Is there
with...
no end to this horror?
Well, that I don't know. Oh my goodness gracious. We've got... oh, no wonder I've got disease on me. There you go.
I think that is all of them.
One could only
It
hope.
is almost dawn.
It is over, Pine Lore. We are alive. Well, that's good news. That was a frightening experience.
It is as I feared.
The creatures that passed through Herne 4 nights ago were the raids once called the Nazgul, and they left something behind to draw the dead hither. But why have these creatures of legend returned to life? And where did they go? And most importantly, and of greatest concern to me is, for what purpose have they come this far north? Well, that, I suppose we're going to have to find out. And I guess we'll get silk trousers for that.
We should examine the northern approach to the town.
We should examine the northern approach, since that's the direction from which the dead came. Let us clean up whatever debris fell from the whites, so as not to spark the alarm of the townfolk. Though, it may be too late from that. Well, it may be a bit late for that. But it looks like first we need to answer some questions and clean up some mess. And that's what we're going to do in the next episode of Lore of the Shadow.